Because guess what? It not only has a better product, guess what? It has a better marketing program as well. So I said, guys, you've got to show me. I said, I need to know. I need to know what this company did over here. How does a company in 3.5 years outproduce the giants of this industry that have been around for years and years and years? How does that happen? He says, Jeff, it's unique. They came out with the binary marketing program. It's important to note they didn't invent it. They saw something, they did some additions to it, and changed some things that make this pretty doggone unique, some additions. But here's what's happened. I'm going to use the guy that signed me up as an example. It's Kevin Kirkland's his name. He signed up 24 people in his first 6 weeks. On a binary marketing program, you can only build 2 legs. So in Kevin's case, he talked to me. I told him I had to leave town for 4 days. I couldn't talk to him. See, he signed up a guy by the name of Drew, a guy by the name of Scott. Then you know what? He signed up 24 others. So the other 22 people, guess what? He had to go ahead and put, and I'm not going to draw all these circles, but you guys can kind of see how this works. He had to put those guys down below. Now here's the unique thing. Drew here sponsors 23 people. So his 23 people now have to come down here like this. Then I got back from Virginia. This was the closest spot to Kevin. I says, Kevin, I'll take that spot. Now I've personally sponsored 17. So if I got 17, you got to be able to put these 17 people in down the organization. So you guys can see how this grows. I probably don't have 24 circles on the whole board right now, but you can kind of see how this thing could take off. So I said, all right, guys, I'm pretty excited about this teamwork thing. Remember I told you about my last experience. I had 8 guys on my first level. If I'd have sponsored a 9th person, guess what? They'd have gone on my first level too. I started thinking, if I'd have sponsored the same 8 people, put 2 people in, put the other 6 under them, I might have had a different experience, right? Some other people would have had some success too. So I said, all right, guys. I said, this looks pretty exciting, but you know what? No one's going to buy it. Today's economy, I've been studying it for the last couple of years. I said, you know what? Nobody today is going to be able to afford a $2,000 starter kit. There might be 5% of the people in the economy out there today that can afford that. So that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Right? He says, Jeff, we don't do that. Matter of fact, we sponsor people for $640. $40 is a starter kit. There's some fast start bonuses that I'll explain in a minute. Then you get 16 bottles of the product. Now I sighed one week a little bit. I says, He says, what, Jeff, what's wrong? I says, you know what? I can't sell product. Furthermore, I don't want to sell product, and I'm just not going to do it. This isn't going to be an opportunity I'm interested in. He says, wait a minute, Jeff. As long as you're in this business, you'll never, ever sell a bottle of this product. Ever. Matter of fact, if you sell one or give one away, I'm not going to work with you anymore. And I says, Randy, I'm pretty good at math. I got me and my wife and 4 kids. That's 6 bottles. Each of us will use one, right? $1 a piece a day. We'll use one of those bottles. We use 6 of them. What am I going to do with the other 10? He says, Jeff, every time you share this opportunity with somebody who hasn't tried this product, you're going to crack open a bottle and you're going to let them try it. Because if they've tried Fucoid, Noni, or GAC before, that's what it tastes like is GAC. It does not taste very good, I promise you. Matter of fact, someone had to name that fruit after they bit into it. GAC, right? That's how it probably got its name. And if you think that tastes bad, Noni tastes even worse. But the bottom line, I got a 3-year-old at home. She's like a doggone alcoholic with this stuff. Every morning I got to cut her up. I got, Kenley, you had enough. You can't have any more. Matter of fact, the kid's pretty smart. She's got some older siblings. She actually wakes up early. I wake up a lot earlier than my wife. So she wakes up with me and she says, Dad, I need my 7. I pour her 7. I get out of the house. You know what? My wife wakes up and she goes to my wife, Mom, I need some 7, right? The kid's been double dosing for more than 2 months before we caught on to it, right? But you know, if a 3-year-old would go to that level to get this product, there's nobody that won't take this product out there, right? So he says also, Jeff, if you go out and sponsor Kelly, you're going to have to give Kelly a bottle of this product. Because Kelly's going to take him about 3 business days to get his product. And you know what? If 7 out of every 10 people that get on this product feel some sort of difference, Kelly, his wife, his 4 kids, they're probably going to have some product experience. Some members of his family are going to have some product experience in their first 4 days. And if that happens, guess what? He's going to get pretty doggone excited about this opportunity. Plus, if he wants to share that product with some family or close friends, he'll have the product to do it. And then when he gets his 16 bottles in, guess what? He's going to give me mine back. And so I constantly have a revolving fresh inventory to sponsor people or get people into the business. I says, all right, Randy, I can deal with that. If I don't have to sell a product, I'm good. I says, what do I do on a monthly basis? He says, Jeff, we're going to put you on $240 a month. I'm going to give you 8 bottles of the product. You're going to use 6 of them. That will give you 2 to let people sample throughout the month as you show them this business opportunity. Now, if you're sitting out there saying, I don't have 6, I only have 3 people in my family, you know what? That's probably a lot better number than me. Because you know what? I've been out of product almost every month. I've had to buy bottles from somebody who hasn't used all their own so I could do this doggone business. So if you have less than that, you're probably in good shape. So I said, all right, Randy, this 640. It's not 2,000, but you know what? I'm concerned today, this 640. In today's economy, you know what? That's too high of a number. So Randy says, Jeff, the company's thought of that. That's why they put these fast start bonuses in there. They work like this. When Kevin sponsored me, Kevin made $80. In his upline, Randy made $40. It's just 2 generations, that's all it goes. So to show you how it works, when I sponsored Kelly down here, I made the $80, Kevin made the $40, Randy didn't make anything. But here's what I found out. I got in, I put that $640 on my credit card. My first 2 days, I spent about 3 hours doing this business. I had sponsored 8 people. Those 8 people sponsored 2 more, so I had a total of 10 people in my organization. Payday came. My first paycheck comes in and it's $1,000, just under $1,000. I got my whole $640 back. I was in the black over $200. I was impressed. This was unbelievable. Furthermore, these 17 people I put in, 16 of those 17 people had all their money back in 2 weeks. And the 17th person had all their money back by the time their credit card statement came in. So I said, wow, in this economy, if there's these fast start bonuses will allow somebody to get their money back, or worst case, make their credit card payment, this works in this economy.